Hey, what is up, guys? Oblivious here, and today we are going to be doing another Black Ops 3 Best Class setup. I know it's the end of Black Ops 3. There's only like a few weeks until the beta comes out, and then I think the week after the beta ends, I'm pretty sure that's when the actual game comes out. So we're very close to Infinite Warfare, which is going to be the majority of the content on my channel. I actually decided I'm not sure if I'm going to be buying FIFA 17 after all, but that doesn't matter here. We're going to be talking about the NX SHADOWCLAW Best Class setup. And yeah, if you have the NX SHADOWCLAW, it's one of those black market weapons. If you saw my triple play thingies, I recently got it, one of those. And yeah, I really have been trying to use it a lot lately, and it's really fun to use. I said in previous videos, if you've been watching like all my videos for like the entirety of Black Ops 3, since the NX SHADOWCLAW came out, I've been saying I wanted it. That and the FAR. The FAR because I want it because I think it's good, and I want the NX SHADOWCLAW because I think it would be super fun to play with. And it is extremely fun to play with. I now have probably over like 1,000 kills with it, or something more than that. I don't know. I don't use it all the time, but I have been using it like kind of a lot, really, like more than like most weapons except for like the VMP. But we're gonna get into the class setup right now because it is such a fun class setup and just gun to use. This is more of a try-hard class with a fun gun to use. Like you can actually make the NX SHADOWCLAW pretty good. This gameplay is a 43-7 on Team Deathmatch Nuketown, which is crazy. Especially with the fucking... I almost, like, completed the 50 kill challenge. That's the 50 kill challenge with a crossbow, which would have been crazy. I actually was expecting it as, like, the gameplay was starting out, because I was like, wow, I have a lot of kills when I got my first Raps and Wraith or whatever. But the class setup is obviously... The crossbow is secondary, so you're using the crossbow, and then your two attachments are tri-bolt and dual wield. Tri-bolt is for... I mean, people debate, I think, whether you should use dual wield or tri-bolt. And I think that dual wield is like kind of like you still have to put a lot of effort into actually aiming. I prefer tri-bolt a lot more. I've used both a lot, but I prefer tri-bolt a lot more because I feel like it's more of just spraying and wasting your ammo when you're using the dual wield, and you run out of ammo a lot quicker. With tri-bolt, it's actually like more concise, but it's also easier because all you have to do is kind of aim towards them and aim in front. Because the bolts don't hit immediately. They kind of take a little bit to fly through the air. Not as much as like the Rift E9 or the Banshee, but they still do take some time to fly through the air. So yeah, so you have to aim forward a little bit. But if you're shooting three bolts, you're hitting what you're actually shooting at, like, and then two things to the left and right. So you're basically hitting. If you're trying to aim at them in advance, you can have that kind of like that missing radius because your bullets are actually spreading out three different directions, to the left and the right. So if you miss right, the tri-bolt all the way to the... If you aim missing right, your tri-bolt all the way to the left will hit them. Or if you miss to the left, your tri-bolt all the way to the right will hit them. And then the middle one is obviously if you have like perfect accuracy, leading shots and stuff like that. So I think it's very easy to use and it's very fun. The bayonet or whatever. Did I say... I think I meant to say tri-bolt and bayonet. I'm pretty sure I did. But bayonet is because when you run out of ammo, it's good to have because it's actually a lunged. It's like the only lunged melee in the game. Like the combat knife, kind of, and the Bowie knife. Those are the two that kind of like I remember a lot. But this one actually is very good. Like you could actually run around only using the bayonet and get a lot of kills with it. It's extremely well. If you actually wanted to take your time and play just in a building and just like camp around and wait for people to come in with the bayonet, I think I assure you could get a lot of kills because it's very good actually as like a melee. Like if you're anywhere near people, it's very quick. It literally knifes super. It's like ting ting, and it's like like your guy just jabs the gun into the person real quick. They don't have any stupid animation of your guy like pushing in really hard and then pulling the knife out of his like chest, which is cool for aesthetically, but for gameplay, it's not really the most wanted thing ever. And then you have one tactical on just to finish off I don't know. I had 9 out of 10 slots taken up. I was like, I need one more. I'm either gonna use a C4 or a flashbang or a concussion. I decided to use the concussion because I don't really want to use a sight for the SHADOWCLAW because I think the normal one's pretty good enough. I actually really like the normal one. So I use a concussion just to get those like maybe like throw it around a corner, get a hit marker, jump around the corner. That gives me an advantage to actually get like maybe knife someone or just get a tri-bolt shot if they're not really able to move. I'm also using Afterburner, Scavenger, Fast Mags, and Blast Suppressor. Afterburner really is just to try to get the advantage in gunfights because you really don't have to. If you're not really going to be streaking that much with this class, so you don't really need like Ghost or something like that to keep you off the map. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of staying all for fun anyway. So the Afterburner just allows you to get above the people, like above the person you're trying to kill, and you can kind of surprise them if you want to like if you want to try to get behind them and knife them in the back. I'm pretty sure I did that like once or twice in this video. Fast Mags, fast hands, I just want to aim in quicker basically, because if you're gonna be like leading your shots, you kind of have to aim in. Even though a lot of these kills, I feel like I don't actually aim in. This gun's kind of like the shotguns in this game. You don't really have to aim in if you don't want to. I think I choose to. But you don't really have to if you don't want to because the hip fire is just as good as the aim in, maybe a little bit less accurate. The Scavenger's only for picking up bolts, really, and I guess getting new concussions. The bolts are very important because you only start with 12 of them, and you shoot 3 at a time, so you only have 4 shots. And yeah, so you have to pick up a lot of bolts throughout the game if you want to keep using the weapon throughout your entire life. Like the first kill streak I got was like I don't know, like with kill streaks it was probably a big ass kill streak. I was probably on like a 15 or something like that with all the wraith kills and raps kills. And then the blast suppressor is just to keep you off the mini map from when you're jumping around using your afterburner. And the one thing I don't like about this gun, if you're really trying to only use it for doing well, is that I wish you could use like extended mags or something like that. That's really the only thing, or maybe like a fast mags that you could aim it, like load faster, or have just more ammo overall. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is probably gonna be my last class setup video, just because I've been using this gun. All the other guns in the this game have been out, and this is the newest weapon I have in the game. That's why I decided to make one now, in case someone's going to be playing it. Maybe when Infinite Warfare is out, you might go back and play some of this. You're like, oh, I want to use the SHADOWCLAW for fun, and you see this video. Here's a good class setup. You actually want to try with the SHADOWCLAW. Fuck around class, you could use like a fucking Varric sight and an ass wagon. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Have a good day, guys. Leave a like. Subscribe. We're at 515 subscribers, I believe. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for soon to be Infinite Warfare, FIFA, Battlefield 1, and fucking anal plundering. Goodbye.